So yeah, first game, Forest. I expect us to win that game. I don't know how you're feeling, but that's a game that it's at Anfield. Just come back. The lads have been performing sort of well in the international break. I expect us to win this game. I've expected us to win lots of games, but this one in particular, Forest haven't had a great time. Yeah, we should be beating them. And then straight after that, 4 days after, we have Liverpool v PSV. Yeah, PSV. Every time I listen to the commentators, they say PSV. So I'm going to say PSV, like the commentators are. We've got them at Anfield at 8 o'clock on a Wednesday night. That's another game, if I'm totally honest, that I expect to win. We're going into that with a stacked team of talent, one that PSV shouldn't really be able to compete against. It's at Anfield, it's a Wednesday night, it's our traditional best time. It's where we are wonderful. It's when the lights shine down at Anfield and we are fantastic. Also, Florian Wirtz in the Champions League has been his best, I think, in particular. He played against Real Madrid and he was excellent, right? We all remember that performance. So I want to see a win against there. So I'm going to say 3 points to against Forest, 3 points in the Champions League table against PSV, and then we've got West Ham away on a Sunday at 2 o'clock, right? So it's another game. It's mad because I'm expecting us to win all these games, right? But we haven't shown me anything to say that we're gonna. We've lost against teams like Brentford, but West Ham in particular, I don't know if you've been watching the rest of the league, but West Ham in particular have been terrible this year. Really, really poor. They got a nice win against Newcastle a few weeks ago where I don't think anyone expected to beat them, to be quite honest. But they did. But it's another game I expect Liverpool to win. It is. I'm going to say 3 points for that one. You'll have to let me know in the comments. We should beat West Ham, shouldn't we? We should be beating West Ham. Like, why wouldn't we beat them? I just want to find something. We've got to find some run of games. Someone just said then Glenn said it, the next few games is important. And they are. And the reason why they're important is because they're winnable. They're not games that you're looking at like the Man City game where you think, oh, I don't know, or the Real Madrid game, or I don't know. We should be winning these. Everyone is expecting Liverpool to go into this and beat these teams, okay? Like, I don't understand. Liverpool v Sunderland, right? Sunderland are absolutely flying at the moment. If you're watching the English Premier League, then you know just how well they're doing. They had a good result against Arsenal. It was 2-2. They've beat Chelsea. They've had some really, really dominant performances as well. They're a team that throw all of their energy into the 90 minutes, and it's been really difficult for them to break the spirit, or the teams, opposition teams, to break the spirit of the team, and they just keep going to the last moment. And that is a team that's going to lump the ball over the top. They're going to do long throws, and they're going to do literally absolutely anything they can do to win that game. They're fighting to stay up, and you can see it. They're one of the teams with the most hunger in the Premier League that I've seen this season, to be quite honest with you, which is funny to say, right? Because you would expect that from the teams of like Liverpool or City. But Sunderland have this real strong industry about them, and it's cool to see, to be quite honest with you, but it's a game that I'm worried about for Liverpool. I don't necessarily see us getting 3 points out of that game, as I said, even though it's at Anfield. So I'll say a draw against Sunderland. Why am I saying that? But it's something that I actually think. Let me know what you think in the comments, because I don't know why I'm saying that, but I actually believe it. I think we'll probably end up getting a draw against bloody Sunderland. And then that leads me to my next game, which is a Saturday 5:30 kickoff, which should be cool. I hope I get to watch that one with Gilly or something. We might do a watch along. If you just want us to do a watch along for any of these games, by the way, let us know and we'll try and get it done, because we do like doing the watch alongs. It gives me and Gilly a bit of time to spend together as well. And I know you guys have been getting messages, are enjoying them, so please let us know which game out of these you would like us to do, and if you want us to do multiple, we'll try our best to get them done as well, no problem. So the next game after Sunderland is Leeds v Liverpool, so that's away at 5:30, as I said. Again, Leeds have done well. They've done better than what I thought they were going to do in the season so far, but I do think the Sunderland have been the best of the bunch when it comes to the promoted sides, and I think we can get a result against a Leeds team that haven't necessarily blown teams away. Yes, they've performed in the lower side of the table, but I don't think they've done pretty well against the top sides. I might be wrong about that, but this is my understanding of how Leeds have done so far. If they have, let me know. I could be wrong. I am a person. I haven't finished doing the games yet anyway, so after Leeds, this is a horrible one. We've got Inter Milan v Liverpool. Now, if you go into that one, what a wonderful game to go to. It may be your last time that you ever get the opportunity to watch Liverpool in the San Siro, because as we know, it's going to be changing over the next few years to a different ground as they're getting rid of the historical San Siro. So if you go into that, enjoy it, right? I don't know if Liverpool are going to be any good for it, but enjoy it. That is on a Tuesday at 8 o'clock at night, and how am I thinking that game is going to go? Okay, let's have a think about that one. They have been all right in the Serie A, but they're not flying, to be quite honest with you. It's a team that, again, Liverpool should be expected to win, but being that it's one of their last games in the San Siro, it's against a big rival, and Inter Milan actually like playing against us. These beat us at Anfield, to be honest with you, so it's not a game that I'm looking forward to, and it might be a draw, but I'm not going to say it's a draw, right, because Liverpool have performed better in the Champions League, so I'm going to say they performed within one game better, but I'll say they can win this game. Okay, why not? So I'll say 3 points for that one. Then after Inter Milan, a mere 4 days after, we have Liverpool v Brighton at Anfield on a Saturday at 3 o'clock. Now, Brighton, again, a team hit and miss. They are a great side. They can beat the big teams. I think they've already beat Man City this season, and that was at their home ground. But they're still a decent side, and Liverpool traditionally don't have good games against them. We always struggle. Usually it's a draw. We beat them last season in dramatic fashion with a wonderful goal from the man himself, Mohamed Salah. But are we going to do it again this season? Yeah, we've got to. So I'm going to say 3 points. We've got to. We've got to win these games. These are very winnable football games. All of them that I've read out in this run are winnable. It could give us some momentum and form. Like, we have to beat these. We actually do, especially the home games. I'm looking at these and thinking, they just have to be 3 points. They do. I'm going to say 3 points to Liverpool against Brighton. And then the last game before Christmas, which is on the 20th of December, is Spurs v Liverpool. Okay, so that's an away game. We've been bloody terrible away this season. We really have. We've struggled. Struggled at home as well, but in particular away, we've not done very well. Just a little water one there. Don't know what to do this game. Spurs are another team, hit and miss. You never know what you're going to get. They are better under Thomas Frank. They've been a bit better defensively. They've got Van der Ven. They've got a few players there that can do some damage. Can we win this one? I want to win it. I'll tell you that, because it's the last game before Christmas, and then we haven't got a game until the 27th. So I want to win it, right? I don't want to go into the Christmas day thinking about Liverpool, how they've lost. I want to go into it on a high, right? Every single break that we've had so far has been a bit poor for Liverpool. I've been thinking about it for 2 weeks. I'm sure you have as well. There's nothing worse than when you lose dramatically and then you've got ages to think about it before you can redeem yourself and play another game. That's what this international break has been, to be quite honest with you. It's been really frustrating. How many points are we going to get? I'm going to say from these 8, so from the 6 Premier League games, I'm going to say 3, 1, so that's 7, 3 again, 10, 3 again, 13, and then the Spurs v Liverpool. Never actually said that one. I can just see a draw with that, you know. I really can. I'm going to say 14 points from the 6 Premier League games out of a maximum of 6 times 3 is 18. So 14 out of 18 points. It's not terrible. But again, looking at them run of games, you expect us to win every single one. So I can't believe I'm saying there's even draws in there. But I've got to be realistic and understand the performances that we've had. And they've been poor. But the 3 home games, we should be winning. Even though one's against Sunderland and I said it'll be a draw, we should be winning it. But I still think we're going to struggle against that Sunderland team. Every team has so far. They've been absolutely phenomenal. So let me know in the comments how many points out of the possible 18 in the Premier League do you think we're going to get. And I think we're going to get 6 in the Champions League. Just simply because it fits our style better. It fits that playing out from the back stuff. Although we are playing an Italian team, so you never know. They might lump it over to the top. You don't know. I think we'll get 14 points. Let me know in the comments. So far this season, we've played 11 games and we've scored, in the Premier League, we've played 11 games and scored 18 goals. But you know how many we've conceded, the firm? 17. We've conceded 17 goals this season.